I'd like to share with you a few of the biblical verses that are connected to this subject of hope that we've just opened up recently in our thinking. One of them is from Psalm 146, and it says this: "The maker of heaven and earth, the sea and everything in them, he remains faithful forever." If our hope is rooted and based in who God is and in who Jesus Christ is, then we can have a hope that we were thinking of is steadfast and sure and certain, because it's as certain as God himself. He remains faithful forever. In Isaiah 30, we're reminded that we should wait and see what the Lord will actually do. And hope is often necessary, isn't it, in that waiting zone between faith and realization of that faith. Hope is that period of time between those, and often it can be a time when some people sort of almost shipwreck their faith because they're not prepared to wait on God himself. But any understanding of God and reading and understanding of God in the Bible shows that God is never late, but he's also never early. He's always precisely and exactly on time. And my personal experience, and the experience of many people in the Bible, is that that time is often when we have run out of our own resources and our own energy. When we find ourselves in a position of I can't, God says that now's the time and he can. It's almost as though we've passed that midnight hour. We've got to the 11th hour, and then we've run out, we think, of our own resource, and then God says, now is my time that I might demonstrate myself. Anyway, back in Isaiah, it says this, Isaiah 30: "Therefore the Lord is waiting to show you mercy, and is rising up to show you compassion. For the Lord is a just God. Happy are all who wait patiently for him." And very often as well, that sort of divine waiting can produce a divine action as well. In Ezekiel 24, we can read, "I, the Lord, have spoken. It is coming, and I will do it. I will not refrain." And when we know that God has spoken, we can act upon that now. We can, if God has said he will do something, we can act upon the presumption that it is going to happen at precisely the right time. So hope is a wonderful, wonderful gift. And I pray that you will experience that biblical hope in increasing measure as you trust and rest and rely upon God himself. And you wait patiently for him to display his mercy and his glory. Amen.